With Alex Newell, who's in charge of the under-18s again, which is very exciting. How's the first couple of weeks of pre-season been? Must be good to be back.
Yeah, it is good to be back. We went back a little bit early this year, sort of the start of November, mostly based on the fact that in most pre-seasons, our EP guys, usually we don't see them until February, and the ones that are here at boarding schools, and so we went back early purely so that they can get some 3 or 4 weeks in while they're here, and yeah, it's been really good. Guys have sort of been proving that they've been doing the work and hit the ground running, so it's been a pretty solid first couple of weeks.
Definitely. I've been hearing of some pretty good 2K time trial efforts.
Yeah, well, yeah, we had a Hugo Black run a 6:06, which is a pretty elite time. Riley Kirchhoff, Jacob Newton, these guys were in the 6:20s, and our average 2K time, we actually had 83 guys run so far, and our average time is 6:50, which is a pleasant surprise for this time of year. It's, usually you might be expecting that sort of February, March, but to have that in November is a testament to these blokes who have clearly been doing the work in the off season, and from a coaching standpoint, it's really pleasing.
Yeah, tell me about a few of these boys that are on the list. I hear we've got quite a few father-sons that are coming through the under-18s program at the moment.
Yeah, so I think we've got 5 or 6 on the list. There's Kelly, Bowman, Wilson, Harvey, Robran, Michael Annie is another one who's some names which will be memorable for the Norwood faithful. So it's always a bit of romance involved around that. Jack Michael Annie's probably a bit more in his brother's shadow as of late. Max, although if you ask Jack, he would say that Max is in his shadow. But no, it's always a bit of a romantic feeling to have those father-sons out here, and it's good to have them involved.
Definitely. State program's always a one at this time of year. I mean, we're about to have the draft in this time next week, and people are already looking towards next year's draft. We've got a couple of boys that are within that, Jay Polkinghorn and Jacob Newton. Tell me about those two boys.
Yeah, so those two boys are both from EP. They're part of our EP contingency. Jacob's from Elliston and Jay's from Penong, and they played both of them are college days, but they played half a season for us last year. The state system has actually changed a little bit this year. Instead of doing a talent hub, they do a full pre-season out there, so we probably won't see a lot of them out here until early next year. But Jacob's a hard-nosed inside midfielder who's I'm sure some people are pretty familiar with watching Jacob. He's an elite trainer. He's got some high standards for himself and for the team, and I think people probably remember Jay for kicking 17 goals in a local game last year. Jay's a key forward who we love, and he's got some serious attributes as well. So we're pumped to have those boys out there, despite the fact that they're not here. But we wish those boys all the best, and we like to celebrate our own as much as possible. Yeah,
and as the under-18s coach, you're involved in the state program as well. Talk us through that.
Yeah, so I'll be out there next week. So that's another change for the state program this year. Is they invite the head coaches to come out and spend a week with them, which is really good. So not only to work with our own players out there, but actually the players across the whole competition. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Actually, our strength and conditioning coach goes as well, which is Razor. So yeah, there's been some good learnings out there.
Good. It's your second year in charge this time around. How are you feeling at this point of the pre-season compared to first year in charge last year?
I feel exactly the same, mate. Pumped, ready to go, ready to get stuck into it. And as long as I bring that energy, I feel like the boys sort of feed off that as well. So mate, feelings haven't changed. I'm ready to go. That's
good. And we've had a few of the senior boys out here completing a few pre-season sessions as well. How's it been? I had the likes of Sammy Morris and Ben Hurd and Carroll out here.
Yeah, well, they were the three that were out here. They spent a week and a half with us, and I think we probably benefited greatly from that. Those guys came out here and got stuck in just as anyone else, did all the drills, all the conditioning, and they brought some learnings about behaviours and professionalisms for these guys, which is really beneficial for us. So the reality is, some of these guys are probably only 12 months off being out there with them. So the way they carried themselves was exceptional, and we really reaped the benefits of having them here. And sort of these guys felt a bit closer connected to the senior program because of it, and some connections form off that. So it was a really positive experience.
Fantastic. Well, thanks, Alex. I'm sure we'll catch up again later in the pre-season, but yeah, hope the next few weeks go well.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Cheers.